Hi guys, we're back. I'm Kenneth.
And I'm Oriel.
We are just PT students and this video is not intended to give you any medical advice.
Yes.
This is only for educational purposes.
Yes, so just a quick recap about our previous video. Hamstring strain injuries are most common in sporting activities such as running, sprinting, kicking, where the muscle group is actively stretched by simultaneous hip flexion and knee extension movements. In addition to inadequate hamstring muscle strength, altered knee kinematics, impaired knee joint proprioception, and poor hamstring flexibility are also primary risk factors for hamstring strains.
One of the biggest risk factors for re-injury is the lack of extensibility and flexibility of our hamstring muscles. This means that the hamstring muscles are now weaker at their maximum length, and that's the opposite of what we want. So, how do we improve hamstring extensibility? Also, how do we improve it prior to eccentric training?
Stretching!
So here are some dynamic stretching that you could do before you proceed to any workouts. You want to make sure you warm them up properly in preparation of doing more explosive works prior to return to sports. Straighten other knee, hinge at your hip with your chest up and shift your weight backward to get a hamstring stretch. Be wary of common compensations such as excessive arc or bend at back. Move should be from hips to drive this motion. Dynamic drills can improve lower limb motor control.
Short stretching durations in dynamic low kinetic chain stretching can improve muscle performance. Start with your feet hip width apart. Hinge forward, reaching for your toes. From there, walk your body into a plank. Once you're there, drop your hips down and look up. Move back up, walking your hands back to your feet. Stand up, repeat. Generally speaking, these types of stretching interventions are believed to improve the range of motion and to decrease muscle stiffness, thereby serving as an important part of the warm-up procedure.
Did you know that strengthening exercises benefits return to sport in order to avoid re-injury?
Yes, strength training is important for both preventing and rehabilitating hamstring injuries. Later on the rehab process, emphasis should be placed on eccentric strength exercises.
That's why exercise for hamstring muscles should also involve the hip and knee, as the hamstring muscles are connected to these joints.
Yes, and in order to optimize hamstring function, exercises that focus on hip and knee control as well as stabilization are recommended. Static stretching is a great way to end the workout prior to recovery from training to reduce soreness. It should be sensibly incorporated into daily training regimen since chronic stretching can also enhance the range of motion around the joint and potentially improve strengthening and power performance. Not only can static stretching improve your flexibility and range of motion, it can also help your muscles recover faster after a workout, leading to less pain and stiffness. A great way to release stress and tension in your muscles, which can help you feel more relaxed. So this is a peripheral neuromuscular facilitation contract relax for the hamstring muscles. What I'm going to do is have the patient contract her hamstrings to me for a couple of seconds, then relax, and we're going to repeat this a couple of times. In the last repetition, we're going to have them contract her antagonist muscle to quadriceps.
In conclusion, there are different evidences of rehab program interventions addressing hamstring strains.
Without adequate rehabilitations, athletes may experience persistent weakness in the injured muscle and adaptive changes in biomechanics and motor patterns of sports movements that could lead to injury.
So that's it. If you want to read more about rehabilitation of hamstring strain, see the description below. Thank you for watching!